Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how to create an RDS with Terraform. This is part of the infrastructure as a code series that we are working on, and you can find the rest of the videos in the channels at the playlist section. So I'm on the AWS console, and as you can see I don't have any database running at the moment. But I already created a Terraform manifest here. Let me show you its content. And first, as you can see, we have the provider, which is AWS. And here we can specify the region as well as the access key and the secret key. These two options are quite dangerous, and this is not a best practice to put in this file because it is not good to have it in a public repository or a local repository in the code. So it is better to configure these credentials in the credentials file when you do the AWS configure command. So after that we have the resource block. In this case I'm using this module AWS underscore DB underscore instance, and I'm putting a name which is the default one for this resource. This default name will help me to make a reference to any of the options inside if needed. Here I have all the options that I can put for my RDS, and the first one we have is the identifier. This is the name that it will be displayed in the AWS console for my RDS. So you can put here the, I don't know, maybe if you have a one RDS per application, you can put the application name, or if you will have a one RDS per environment, you can name it as the environment. After that, we can specify the storage details. In this case, I'm going to use a GP2 storage with 25 gigabytes. This is important because you may want to specify an IOPS dedicated storage, which is very faster and efficient, but it is also most expensive. So you need to consider this while you are architecting your application. Also, we can specify the engine for this RDS. In my case, I'm going to create a Postgres RDS with the version 12.9. You can specify any version you need here. About the family, here we have the instance class. I'm going to use a T3 micro for this RDS. As you can see, it's a small database. Then we can specify the database details. In this case, you can put the database name. In my case, I'm using this, and also you can specify the username and the password. This will help you. This will act as a root user for this database, so you can connect to the RDS and start creating objects there. Let's say a new schemas for each application, or you can start creating tables and so on. This skip final snapshot is important because if you set this as false, this RDS will not be able to be destroyed by Terraform because AWS or the RDS will prompt to the user in order to create a snapshot while you want to destroy it. So for this reason, I'm putting this as a true because I want to skip the final snapshot because I wanted to have all the control for this RDS in Terraform. And finally, we have the tags. As you remember from the previous videos, tags are best practices and are very important because you may want to specify or to segregate your cloud resources by using them. Let's say you want to filter by environment. Well, if all of your resources have the correct tags or are correctly tagged, then you will be able to do it easily. Then, okay, I'm going to execute this Terraform init. This will download all the backend modules that it needs. As you can see here, it's downloading the connector for AWS. Now I'm going to do a Terraform plan, typo, Terraform plan, so I can test my configuration and see what it will be added. As you can see here, the plan, it was success, and it will add one resources. It will not destroy anything or change anything. Then I'm going to do a Terraform apply with the auto approve option to skip the question, are you sure, and something like that. So it will take about 3 to 4 minutes to complete the creation, so I'm going to pause the video. Okay, it just finished. As you can see here, one resource was added. So if I go back to the console and refresh it, it will appear the new RDS. Here is available, as you can see here, and if you click on it, you will see more details here as the connectivity and security, where you can find the security groups and the VPC details. You can see here the port assigned to the RDS and also the endpoint. You can click on the configuration tab and you will see the database that you specify on the configuration file, also the engine and more details. Also, you can go to the tags to confirm all the tags are created correctly, and they are. Okay, this is how you can create an RDS with Terraform, and it is very helpful to automate these activities, let's say in Jenkins, GitHub Actions, or any server automation that you use. You as a DevOps engineer can provide this easy way for developers or for other teams to have their infrastructures ready and ready to be used. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks.